Hi everyone, this is to help, this video is to help you with doing peer reviews on your classmates' drafts. So first and foremost, you're going to want to go to the Google Drive area and please wander around and try to find someone who has not been reviewed before. One quick way you might be able to, notice I said the word might, but one quick way you might be able to figure out whether or not someone's reviewed is you'll notice that there's last names on the name of the projects, but then over here you'll have last modified, and if the last modified name is different than the name of the project, that means someone else has been in there, and that might be a sign that folks have reviewed it. Also, go ahead and click last modified, because then it means those at the top have been modified most recently, and so that means you probably want to review folks who are further down because they have not yet had a review. So, one, that's helping you pick who you review. Two, I want to comment on actually doing the reviews where and how you might make comments. Okay, so I'm going to click on Teresa's here. Oh, Teresa has a couple, because I was clicking on this one to say, ooh, naming convention. Not, there we go. So it looks like she did another one. Okay, so I'll still click on Teresa's. Okay, so while you're commenting, you're probably going to comment in two ways, and I'm going to suggest not to do a third unless you really need to do something. Okay, so one, the most likely way you're going to comment is highlighting, which you've already been doing, highlighting and then adding a comment over here. If you really want to suggest change in the text, please come up here, the upper right hand corner in the menu, and click suggesting, and that means it will highlight, it'll track changes, that's what it's called in Microsoft Word. It'll track changes and it'll give the author the ability to reject your suggestion. So if you actually write in the text, make sure you're in suggesting mode. Okay, so that's one. Two, comments. Three, in the prompt, I specifically say you're going to want to leave comments at the end of the doc. So for one of a regular doc, just scroll all the way down. Again, probably leave it in suggesting, because that's a way for your classmate to easily see who left the notes. Come on down to the very bottom. You probably want to say, you know, give your name, who's making these comments, and then make your comments. Commentings, I like that. Please also note in the assignment prompt, I say that you need to explicitly address at least 6 of the grading criteria from the assignment prompt. So you're going to want to go, let's see, you're going to want to go to the assignment prompt, and you're going to want to, these grading criteria here, so skim through those. Might I humbly suggest you try to focus on higher order concerns or major content concerns, but if you notice especially trends in surface features, definitely make those comments as well. So that's how you're going to comment in basically a word processing document. I'm going to reject the suggestion, and I don't think I left anything in here for Teresa. Okay, I also want to comment though, you might be making comments on someone who did slides. So again, notice with slides, you have the ability, once the slide is loaded, you actually have the ability to leave comments in 2 places on each slide. One, you can select elements of the slide. Notice you can't select words. You can only select elements. And then, oh, why am I comment only? Well, Alyssa's going to have to turn this on so we can comment on it. Here we go. So, as I was saying, and notice why I clicked out of Alyssa's is she had shared she'd put the document in the folder that we could only view it, and that's not going to work for this assignment, so she'll need to change that. Okay, so again, Notice that I can only click on the elements to then make a comment. I can't highlight specific words to make a comment. Like if I wanted to highlight just Ashley's last name and make a comment, it doesn't work that way. It selects the whole text. So please keep that in mind. So one, again, you can make comments on the page. Notice though you have speaker's notes area down here at the bottom. So you can comment on the pages down here in the speaker's notes area. And then when you get to the end and you're needing to make overall comments for the document, go ahead and make yourself a new slide. And then leave your overall comments in the new slide and or on the speaker notes of the new slide. And again, your classmate will have the ability to delete those slides when he or she is done reading your comments and making revisions suggested on them. Again, if you make revisions, please, I don't know if there's a track changes. Yeah, don't make changes to people's text. Don't actually change text. Instead, copy and paste things and make suggestions down here on the language they might use, because you don't want to change text in the way that folks won't know whether or not things have been changed. And folks, if for some reason, if you are suspicious that someone changed the text, always remember you can go up to File and see Revision History. And it will not only tell you who made the change, but then it'll highlight. So notice here in on the menu on the right, I'm purple, and it's showing down here that I made this purple slide. I made changes on this purple slide, or it's highlighting it purple. Oops, spit out my earbuds there. Okay, so hopefully this will help you all with this. The final thing I want to just remind you is that you have to, again, let's quickly go review. So the peer review prompt, after you actually do the peer reviews, you have to write up a reflection and post it in your individual discussion board area. And you both have to list who and a link to. Again, folks, think about this from my perspective. I'm grading these and I actually go and grade peer reviews really, really hard. So if you linked, so say if you reviewed Ashley's, this was Ashley, yes, Ashley's, you want to grab the URL up here at the top, the web address, the URL, and then when you're in your discussion board area, and you're making a new post, which it'll let me do, there we go, and you're making a new post, you can type the word Ashley. Ashley, was that spelled different? Nope. That was spelled right. And then you can highlight, where did I lose it? There we go. You can type the name of the person, you can highlight them, and then come up here and find this little chain link thing, and paste in the URL, and voila, now Ashley's name is a link. It won't work for you because you're still editing, but once you hit post reply, the link will work for me. So again, please make sure you include links to the people, not only list, but include links to where you did your peer review. I appreciate your hard work on these in advance. Both your classmates and I learn a lot from them.